Another day, another story. The Malian Empire was a West African empire that flourished from the early 13th to the late 16th century. It was one of the most significant and prosperous empires in the history of the region. Here is an overview of the full story of the Malian civilization. Welcome to Tabo Eminent Channel. Ancient Roots. The Malian civilization has its roots in the ancient Ghana Empire, which existed in the region from the 8th to the 11th century. The Mali Empire emerged as Ghana declined, and it eventually absorbed much of its territory. Sundiata Keita. Sundiata Keita is often credited with founding the Mali Empire. According to legend, Sundiata, a prince who had been exiled, returned to defeat the Soso king Somaro Kante at the Battle of Kirina in 1235. Sundiata then established the Mali Empire. Mansa Musa. One of the most famous rulers of the Mali Empire was Mansa Musa, who came to the throne in the early 14th century. Mansa Musa is renowned for his pilgrimage to Mecca, during which he brought considerable wealth, particularly gold, to the Middle East. This journey helped to spread awareness of the wealth of Mali and solidified its reputation as one of the richest empires of its time. Timbuktu. Under Mansa Musa's rule, the city of Timbuktu became a major center of trade, commerce, and scholarship. It became a renowned intellectual and cultural hub, attracting scholars, traders, and artists from various parts of the world. Decline. The Mali Empire began to decline in the 15th century due to internal strife, external pressures, and the rise of other regional powers. The Songhai Empire eventually supplanted Mali as the dominant force in the region. Legacy. Despite its decline, the Mali Empire left a lasting impact on the region. Its wealth, cultural achievements, and contributions to scholarship and architecture are part of its enduring legacy. The city of Timbuktu, in particular, is often associated with the golden age of the Mali Empire. Sundiata's rise to power. Explore the legendary story of Sundiata Keita, the Lion King, and his journey from being an exiled prince to the founder of the Mali Empire. Look into the various battles and challenges he faced in reclaiming his kingdom. Mansa Musa's pilgrimage. Mansa Musa's pilgrimage to Mecca is a highlight of Mali's history. Delve deeper into the details of his journey, the impact it had on the regions he passed through, and its significance in showcasing Mali's wealth and influence. Economic prosperity. 1. Mali was renowned for its wealth, particularly in gold. 1. Explore the economic systems, trade routes, and networks that allowed Mali to become one of the richest empires of its time. 1. Investigate the role of gold and salt trade, as well as other commodities. Timbuktu as a center of learning. 1. Timbuktu was not only a trade center but also a hub of intellectual and cultural activities. 1. Explore the famous Sankore University, libraries, and the scholars who contributed to the city's reputation as a center for learning in the medieval world. Songhai Empire's rise. 1. Examine the dynamics that led to the decline of the Mali Empire and the rise of the Songhai Empire. 1. Look into the key events and figures that marked this transition in West African history. Cultural and religious practices. Explore the diverse cultures within the Mali Empire, including its various ethnic groups, languages, and religious practices. Investigate how Islam, introduced by Mansa Musa, became a dominant cultural force in the region. Legacy and impact. Examine the lasting impact of the Mali Empire on the cultural, political, and economic landscape of West Africa. How did the empire shape subsequent developments in the region, and how is its legacy remembered today? Cultural exchange and diversity. Investigate the cultural exchange that occurred within the Mali Empire due to its diverse population and extensive trade networks. Explore how different ethnic groups coexisted and contributed to the empire's cultural richness. Architectural achievements. Explore the architectural accomplishments of the Mali Empire, including the construction of notable structures in Timbuktu and other cities. Consider the unique blend of indigenous building styles with Islamic influences. Women in the Mali Empire. Look into the roles and status of women within the Mali Empire. Explore whether there were notable women leaders, scholars, or contributors to the empire's success. Influence of griots. Investigate the role of griots, the traditional storytellers and oral historians, in preserving and transmitting the history and cultural heritage of the Mali Empire. Explore how their storytelling contributed to the empire's identity. Military campaigns. Examine significant military campaigns and conflicts during the Mali Empire's existence. Explore key battles, military strategies, and notable military leaders who played a role in shaping the empire's history. Mansa Musa's legacy beyond the pilgrimage. While Mansa Musa is often remembered for his pilgrimage, explore his other contributions to the empire, such as governance, infrastructure development, and patronage of the arts and education. Enduring traditions. Investigate how certain traditions and practices from the Mali Empire have endured over time. Whether it's in art, music, governance structures, or societal norms, explore the lasting impact of the Mali Empire on the cultural landscape of West Africa. Interaction with other civilizations. Explore the diplomatic and trade relations between the Mali Empire and other civilizations, both within Africa and beyond. Examine how these interactions influenced the empire's political and economic dynamics. By delving into these additional aspects, you can paint a more comprehensive picture of the Mali Empire, its complexities, and its enduring influence on the history and culture of West Africa. Trade routes and commerce. Dive into the details of the trade routes that connected the Mali Empire to the broader world. Explore the commodities traded, the economic impact on the empire, and the role of merchants in fostering economic prosperity. Crisis and resilience. Investigate periods of crisis within the Mali Empire, such as internal conflicts, external invasions, or natural disasters. Explore how the empire demonstrated resilience and adaptability in overcoming these challenges. Intellectual achievements. Delve into the intellectual achievements of scholars and thinkers within the Mali Empire. Explore advancements in fields such as astronomy, mathematics, and medicine, and consider the empire's contributions to the intellectual history of the region. Mansa Musa's court. Explore the court of Mansa Musa and the cultural vibrancy that characterized it. Investigate the patronage of the arts, the role of poets and musicians, and the overall cultural atmosphere during Mansa Musa's reign. Religious tolerance. Examine the religious landscape of the Mali Empire, highlighting the coexistence of traditional African religions with Islam. Explore how religious tolerance was maintained and its impact on daily life. Trans-Saharan trade. Take a closer look at the significance of Trans-Saharan trade for the Mali Empire. Explore the routes, the goods exchanged, and the role of the empire as a central hub in facilitating trade between North Africa and Sub-Saharan Africa. Legacy in oral tradition. Explore how the history of the Mali Empire has been preserved in oral traditions, folklore, and epic tales. Investigate how the stories of Sundiata, Mansa Musa, and other key figures have been passed down through generations. Environmental factors. Consider the impact of environmental factors on the Mali Empire, such as climate change, desertification, or agricultural practices. Explore how these factors may have influenced the empire's development and decline. Art and architecture beyond Timbuktu. While Timbuktu is often highlighted, explore the artistic and architectural achievements in other cities of the Mali Empire. Consider how local styles blended with external influences to create a unique aesthetic. Influence of animism and spirituality. Explore the influence of traditional African animist beliefs and spirituality within the Mali Empire. Investigate how these beliefs coexisted with Islam and shaped the cultural and religious landscape. Military tactics and strategies. Delve into the military tactics employed by the Mali Empire, especially during periods of expansion or defense. Explore the role of generals and military leaders in shaping the empire's fortunes. Role of women in governance. Investigate the role of women in governance and leadership positions within the Mali Empire. Explore whether there were female rulers, advisors, or influential figures in the political sphere. Diplomacy and alliances. Examine the diplomatic strategies employed by the Mali Empire, including alliances with neighboring states or interactions with external powers. Explore how diplomatic relations influenced the empire's political stability and economic prosperity. Urbanization and city planning. Explore the urbanization of cities within the Mali Empire, focusing on city planning, architecture, and infrastructure development. Consider how cities like Timbuktu were organized and designed to support the empire's growth. The decline and fall. Take a closer look at the factors that contributed to the decline and eventual fall of the Mali Empire. Explore internal conflicts, external invasions, economic pressures, and any other elements that played a role in its downfall. Legacy in art and artifacts. Explore the artistic legacy of the Mali Empire through artifacts, sculptures, and other cultural remnants. Investigate how artistic expressions evolved over the course of the empire's history. Mali in the context of African empires. Place the Mali Empire within the broader context of other African empires and civilizations. Compare and contrast its achievements, governance structures, and cultural contributions with those of contemporaneous societies. Impact on subsequent West African kingdoms. Examine how the Mali Empire's legacy influenced the formation and development of subsequent West African kingdoms and empires. Explore whether certain governance principles, economic systems, or cultural practices persisted. Archaeological discoveries. Investigate any archaeological discoveries related to the Mali Empire. Explore how excavations and studies of ancient sites contribute to our understanding of the empire's material culture. By exploring these additional aspects, you can gain a more comprehensive understanding of the Mali Empire and its multifaceted history. Each of these storylines contributes to the richness and complexity of the empire's narrative. These additional storylines provide more depth to the narrative of the Mali Empire, offering a nuanced understanding of its history, culture, and interactions with the broader world. Thanks for watching. Request you to subscribe the channel.